Happy Wesley Wednesday, as the Tea Tribe loves to call it. Welcome to the Morning Tea. I'm Maddison Hill.
And I'm Devin Howard.
Yes, Devin is here, our vegan queen. We are so happy you get to experience the first, actually, Wesley Wednesday. I think this is the first Wednesday that is officially named after Wesley. This is after the Tea Tribe. This is their request because Wesley always has the most hilarious comments. So I'm so excited to kick it off, you guys. We are going to get into all of this Khloe and Tristan news. Prepare yourselves because you will be nauseous. You will want to potentially, you might gag. So just make sure you have something in your stomach. Make sure you have a snack because we are going to get into all of this Tristan Thompson, Khloe Kardashian mess.
Also a bag nearby.
Yes, there you go.
A vom bowl.
Yes, just
you
anything. Prepare. It's getting worse. The sham is continuing. The clownery is continuing. We also are talking about Rob and China. The custody battle with Dream is getting worse. There's been new legal documents that have surfaced, and China is making some pretty insane accusations against Rob and how he's terrified to leave the house. We'll get into all of that. We also are talking about Kylie and Travis. We're talking about Kylie and Kendall's toes. The internet was in an uproar over their toes from her recent Instagram post, so we're going to talk about that. We also are going to talk about the Love is Blind reunion trailer. Yes, Netflix finally put it out, so we're going to break that down. We're going to talk about Britney Spears, more anxiety on her Instagram. She's actually talking about removing a tattoo she got with Kevin Federline, but still.
Yes.
Anything with Britney is anxiety-ridden.
Yeah, just because you never know what's gonna be happening with our girl Brit.
Very true. We're also talking about The Hills, a little update on season 2. We also were talking about Tana Mojo. She's talking about her marriage with Jake Paul on her new MTV show, the new season. We also have a major update in the Meghan the Stallion situation. The CEO of her record label has now spoken out, and he's calling her a liar.
Okay, yeah, I thought this was quite interesting, and I'm really excited to get into it.
Oh, he just, whew.
Yeah, he went hard. He didn't hold anything back.
Yeah,
so
no professionalism at all there.
Yeah, that's what I was surprised by. Yeah.
No professional courtesy at all. We're also talking about Ariana Grande, you guys. She is no longer dating Mr. Mikey Foster. We've got some details on that. We also talking about Gigi and Zayn. We're talking about Camila Kibeho, Justin, Selena. Whew, it is definitely a full docket this Wednesday.
I know, it really is. I mean, this packet that you printed out, Maddison.
It is a packet. I like that you called it a packet.
Yeah.
That's literally what it is.
She's thick. She's real thick.
She is, and it's not even Thick Thursday yet. So it's going to be a really, really fun show. It's going to be a good morning tea. I see you guys already all in the chat talking about your hate for trashy Tristan. We got Andrea already with the trash bag emojis, and honestly, I can't even say you guys are wrong, because you're right.
Yes.
He is just further proving his nickname here at Hollyscoop, which is Trashy Tristan Thompson, TTT, as we all like to say. I see you guys talking about Wesley Wednesday. We have Heather saying happy hump day, T-Tribe, looking fabulous today. Thank you so much. We have 901 Erica, Jessica Biel, and JT look fine, and the ring is back on. Yes, if you guys missed it, Jessica Biel celebrated her birthday recently. Justin Timberlake threw her a pajama-themed birthday party, which honestly sounds like a dream. But she was wearing her wedding ring, and they did look like everything was okay. So maybe the little running errand situation without her ring on was just a fluke.
Yeah, you know, and we talked about this on the morning tea on Monday, I believe that was. She very well could have been in a workout class and didn't want to wear her expensive ring.
Right.
But also at the same time, when you are in the public eye and you are experiencing very public marital issues, you'd think you'd pay attention a little bit more to the ring just because you know people are going to be focusing on it.
Right. I think you made a really good point when you said that. You're like, you know that the world is going to be talking about her, at least, you know, everyone who's invested in pop culture and celebrity relationships, so you might as well just stop them in their tracks. But apparently everything is okay. And yes, Michaela, I want to address this as well. She said, Young Sweet, I think she hates the T-Tribe, that post. So I did see this.
I
did
saw
you see
that
as
too.
well?
I thought I was going to send it to you and say, this is about us.
Yeah, so I saw it yesterday when I was going down to get my Postmates, you know, normal things.
Love it.
And I was like, interesting. I'm going to pull it up for you guys right now just so you can see. And I did feel like it was a little bit directed at us, but then I was also like, we have great lives, and we don't just sit around gossiping all day, so whatever, it's fine. But she posted this photo of her tush that has clearly been enhanced, as I'm saying that now. But she said, just a friendly reminder that the way you spend your free time defines who you are. And only unaccomplished, miserable idiots with no sense of reality sit around gossiping about strangers all day. Praying for y'all. I will take the prayers.
Yes.
I will always take the prayers. Thank you, young sweet Ro. Thank you. But I also would not consider myself unaccomplished, miserable, or an idiot.
Also, this isn't our free time. It's not like we're just coming in
That is
here
true.
voluntarily and just being like, let's talk about young sweet Ro. This is our job.
Yeah, no, and absolutely. Of course, we don't know for sure if this was directed at us or the T-Tribe, but it is quite funny and interesting that just a couple days after we talked about her post, after the whole Kylie Jenner Travis Scott situation, that this popped up. Also, you guys, a ton of drama channels online also talk about this situation.
Yes.
Way more than we do. So, I mean, I'm sure it was a general statement, but yes, when I saw that, I did feel like that was a potential jab.
For sure. I know. I saw that yesterday. I was like, oh, okay.
I was like, and I'm just going to continue going to get my Postmates and keep my priorities straight.
Wait, but more importantly, what did you order from Postmates?
So random, I ordered from a Mexican restaurant. I was starting to not feel very good yesterday, and you know I've been telling you about this. I don't know if I'm a hypochondriac with all the coronavirus talk going around or what, but I just have not been feeling 110%, so I ordered pozole from a Mexican restaurant that is nearby, and it was delicious. It
Nice.
healed me. I feel like so much better already.
I've been eating a lot of soup lately too, mostly because it's easy and convenient when I'm like rushing around the world, meaning
Literally.
LA, not the world.
Yes.
But it does make you feel better.
It
It's
does.
a comfort.
It does.
Yeah.
I swear it had healing powers. But we have Miss Mika, love the ladies, power. You guys are great. And we got a 5, 6, 7, 8. Miss Mika, nice to meet ya. Miss Mika, she on fleeka. Miss Mika, she got the tia. And we see ya. Miss Mika, good job, Devin. Mika, go Mika. Hey, hey, go Mika. Yes.
I did all the lyrics.
You did so good. Yes, good job. Hello, Mika. Happy hump day. Happy Wesley Wednesday. We love Mika. We stan Mika. We are so happy that she is here every single day.
Yes.
And the T-Tribe is also her #1 fan. Really, really, really. So I see everyone talking about all the food they had yesterday as well.
Oh, I love
And
it.
Jella, I know I'm not saying that correctly, but she said, yes, Devin, with the choreo. So you got the choreo, girl. You got it.
I learned it. 3rd day in a row doing the morning tea. Finally got it down along with the lyrics. I'm very proud of myself.
You know what? It takes time. It takes time.
It's been a week of milestones for me.
Yes.
We did Tequila Tuesday, got the Mika song right.
Exactly,
Feeling
exactly.
good.
We have Fessy, happy Wesley Wednesday to the lovely T-Tribe and its beautiful hosts. Wishing y'all a lovely and wonderful Wesley Day. Yes, thank you so much, Fessy. We stan you.
Thank you.
I love Fessy. Her and I, we've become little besties on Instagram, and
Cute.
honestly, just me and Fessy are always right here. Right here, Fessy. Also, I need to shout out Karina. I had McDonald's yesterday, some chicken nuggets and ranch. Karina, you are my other spirit animal. Yes, love you, stan you. Great choice in meals yesterday. I was laughing just watching the beginning of the morning tea back yesterday. We went through so many different foods. Like,
I know.
we really took a tour of all the different foods that you could have. We really dove right into the food conversation.
We did. Since we're talking about food right now, yesterday I got takaya. You've had takaya
I
before,
love
right?
takaya.
Got the fajita del Rey
Okay,
bowl.
so we were both on the Mexican train, I guess.
I'm always on a Mexican train though. I
Same,
love
same.
it.
I could always have Mexican food, and I can always have pizza. And obviously McDonald's, but I feel like that doesn't, that's just any time of day.
I think I can always have avocado sushi and veggie tacos.
Your taste is so much classier than mine.
What? Is it?
Yeah.
I get it at
Yes.
the $3
No,
pack.
I'm just saying this, that's just so much classier. I love it. That's just classy.
I really like vinegar, and sushi rice has vinegar in it, and I think,
Oh,
ooh.
see, I didn't even know that.
I
Wow,
just
the more
love
you
it.
know, the more you freaking know. And yes, Chantal, we definitely need Devin to make an appearance on the TikTok account. We were literally talking about that right before we went live, so we will absolutely make a TikTok for you guys today. We will get that done. We will maybe pull out some more choreo, maybe a little voicing. Honestly, with the TikTok, we kind of fly by the seat of our pants, so it will be a surprise.
Yay! You want to know what's really funny? I used to do Musical.ly pretty regularly.
Oh, really?
Yes, and I know Musical.ly is now TikTok, but it was when it was Musical.ly, and I'd be on there doing the voices.
Wow, I
trying to
never
learn the dances.
did any of those things.
I got like 5,000 followers on there.
That's amazing.
And then when TikTok took over, it got rid of my profile, I think, which I'm
you
super
got
bummed
booted.
about.
You
Yeah.
got the boot. You got kicked to the curb.
Yes.
You got Jordan Woods.
I did get Jordan Woods.
No, that's amazing. I feel like I am not funny enough. Like
You're
so
funny.
you guys know I've made a personal TikTok as well, but I haven't posted because I'm just like, I get
You're
called
funny
cute
though.
every time. I've like filmed myself dancing. I feel so stupid. I feel like I'm too old to be doing that.
No.
I don't know. I'll get it together.
Everyone's doing TikTok now.
I know. I'm trying. The account for TikTok is at Hollyscoop. If you just search that, you will find it. It is there. We have a couple posts already, but we will definitely make a new one today. That way the vegan queen can make an appearance on the TikTok.
I'm excited.
And Morgan, did you get the thing I sent about Cheer? Were you the one who told me you did not expect to cry? If not, let me know what exactly you're talking about. Resend it to me, comment, and I'll go check. But if you're the one who didn't know it was a tearjerker, I'm so sorry I didn't preface that enough. That yes, I sobbed the entire season of Cheer. Like all of the episodes, there was not one episode that came or that was shown that I didn't sob. I'm talking like
Wait,
that kind of
really?
cry. Oh yeah.
Like even episode 1?
Oh yeah, even episode 1.
What?
Oh yeah. I mean, I cry easily on TV shows and stuff, but I'm not talking just a nice little dab. I'm talking like a
Wow.
an ugly cry.
I'm shocked. Okay, so I didn't take to cheer as much as everyone else did, and I did competitive cheer in high school and middle school even, and I think for me it was like a negative experience. So watching cheer back, it made me feel.
Devin had some PTSD. She was not feeling it.
I had a little bit of PTSD. I did.
I don't know. I read because I feel like I don't cry easily in real life, but I cry so easily in, like I said, TV shows, a song, movies, anything. But I read that that's actually not a bad thing. It means that you're able to empathize quickly. So if you cry or anything, like at a song, don't let anyone tell you you're weak. That means you're strong. We are good at empathizing. So that's good. Let's go ahead and pour up the tea.
Pour it up, pour it up.
Also, shout out to Krista. She's having a super greens and chia seed smoothie. And that is
bomb.
I can just feel the health radiating out of the chat. So shout out to you. You're killing it. Also, shout out to Monique. And we also have Jersey Girl Jay. Thank you for pushing, manifesting your dreams. I started Light and Love, handcrafted. It's a candle company.
I love candles.
Wait, that's amazing. That is amazing. And also going along with the model, hashtag Secure the Bag 2020. Yes, Jersey Girl Jay, amazing. Let us know where we can find the candles and let the Tea Tribe know too, because you know we are all about supporting one another.
Yes.
So, cheers to everyone. Everyone's calling you. Ellie said, fake sip, girl.
Yep, I'm fake sipping. It's not going in.
I need it. The tea, I don't know, for some reason it actually does help my throat when we're talking so much.
Oh, good.
But let's kick it off, you guys, and talk about Love is Blind. I know you're catching up.
Yes.
Because you're not fully caught up yet, but that's okay. This won't ruin anything for you. I think this is actually going to make you want to keep watching it more.
Okay.
But Netflix released a promo for the reunion. You guys know it's coming out on Thursday. I kind of mentioned this on my Instagram story yesterday, but if you don't follow, I'll let you all know. We're going to talk about the reunion on Friday. Just because you guys know, grandma bedtime over here, I most likely won't be able to watch it before the show on Thursday, so we'll talk about the reunion on Friday. But the promo that they released, we see Amber go after Jessica, finally, for always trying to sneak in and steal her man. And Amber calls Jessica shiesty, says that she's so fake for coming to her face like they were cool and then going behind her back and trying to still bear it. She calls her disingenuine, said she hopes seeing this that Jessica learns and grows because this world does not need women who go behind people's backs.
Ooh, I like that.
Right?
I like that a lot.
Even though like you're not caught up, you can at least feel that is freaking,
yes.
That's a knife to the gut when someone's like, we don't need women like you around in this world. It's like, damn.
Well, even watching the first episode of Love is Blind, and I think I mentioned this on Monday, you can tell that Jessica's
cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Yes.
Yeah, there's no nice way to put it.
She's a little bit, I don't know. But yeah, so I'm not surprised that somebody would come after her, and I think it's really awesome that this other woman who is an Amber, I think it's awesome that Amber would come out there and
let her have
say
it
like it is.
Exactly,
Yeah.
and I also agree with you, Wesley. The blonde life is not for Amber, but I'm trying to look past it and just focus on the content and what she's saying, but I agree with you. You know, blonde isn't for everyone. And blonde isn't for everyone. It's definitely not for Amber, but I stand behind everything that she said, and I cannot wait to see Jessica try and respond. Based on what we've seen so far, I feel like she doesn't really have much to come back at because her eyes are just kind of like, but also you guys know her, like, I'm sure she's 3 glasses of wine deep by the time this reunion hits, so she's just really, really blinking hard. But I am so excited. If you guys have not caught up on Love is Blind, you have today and tomorrow to catch up. Devin, no pressure. I know you're really busy this week. Devin is literally running around everywhere this week. But you guys catch up. That way you'll be ready to go for the discussion on Friday, and we'll kind of wrap everything up with a nice little bow. Okay, but let's go ahead and move on and talk about Miss Britney Spears.
Brit
is still posting on Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
And her most recent post is causing some longtime fans to be a little concerned because she is talking about her pink dice tattoo that she has on her wrist. So she got this with Kevin Federline when they got married. He has a matching one on the opposite wrist. And so she posted on Instagram, she's still in that white bodysuit and red background. That's okay, we're not gonna focus on that. That she is thinking of having this tattoo removed. She said, Albert Einstein once said, God does not play dice with the universe, so maybe I shouldn't have gotten the pink dice 7 on my left arm. I don't even like ink. Guess I should remove it. So some fans were thinking that she should not get the tattoo removed that she got with Kevin Federline because they're like, it's iconic, it's you. But then other people were like, okay, girl, do what you want.
See, I don't know. I was a huge Britney fan growing up, huge Britney fan. But I didn't even know she had this tattoo. So for me, I don't care either way if she keeps it or lets it go.
I feel like we were still kind of young when the climax of the Britney and Kevin drama was happening. You know what I mean? We definitely were able to still see headlines in the grocery store and kind of hear grumblings about it, but I feel like when all of this was really, really happening, we were still kind of young that we didn't quite know the gravity of what was happening.
Right.
But I just also think it's funny that she quoted Albert Einstein.
I know. You know what I would love?
It's part of the reason why I get anxiety when I look at her Instagram.
I love Britney, and I would really enjoy, I think, being a fly on the wall in her house. I want to see how she interacts when, you know, no one else is watching. She's just there with her family, with her kids. I feel like it would be, this might sound kind of creepy, but I just feel like it would be really interesting because this persona that she's putting out online, it's kind of unusual.
That's a good way to describe it. Unusual. I think that's a very PC way to say how Britney is. And I think it would be interesting to just see what she's like with Sam, with her kids, when she's just hanging out. And I think she does get a lot of stress, I actually think, to post on social media, which is, you know, I'm sure hard because she knows people like us are going to sit here and be like, oh my God, look what Britney said, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And so I think she does, you know, get a little insecure when she posts, but sometimes too I'm like, girl, can you blame us? We're just worried about her fave.
Yeah.
Like everyone just loves Britney so much. She's such an icon. Like you said, you were such a huge fan growing up that I think when we see her now, we're kind of like, oh, we just want you to be okay.
Yeah.
We just want Britney to be okay.
Yeah.
So you don't care if she keeps the ink or removes it.
No, whatever you feel more empowered doing, Britney, do that.
Yeah, and I just feel like this is a good PSA. If you're not sure it's forever, just don't get a couple tattooed.
Don't
get the couple tattooed. I'm okay with best friend tattoos. You guys know I have my Spicy Girls tattoo, but if you're not sure it's forever, just maybe hold off on the couple tattoo. You never know, especially pink dice.
Before we jump into the next update, Karina said, I don't want to be that fly if I have to watch her break her ankle. My goodness. Yeah, I know. I wouldn't want to be. Even watching that video made me like
I think
die
that traumatized a lot of people.
Yes.
I mean, it did. Oh man, it looked like it freaking hurt. You could just see. She is twirling that exact moment. It freaking just.
Oh gosh, it was
heebie-jeebies.
bad.
Heebie-jeebies.
Yes.
Okay, let's move on and do the Hills update. If you guys watched the Hills New Beginnings, I know some people really loved it. Courtney liked it. I was not that big of a fan just because Misha Barton was on it, and I loved the Hills when it was originally on.
Yeah.
And so when they were bringing Misha Barton for the reboot, I was like, Misha Barton was not on the Hill. She was on a scripted series called The OC. Very different.
I know. I thought it was weird that they suddenly introduced her into this storyline.
I thought it was so odd. But guess what? Now we might be into season 2. Misha Barton is not coming back.
Okay.
TMZ reported this. Producers reportedly felt like her storyline was kind of boring. Again, I did not watch the first season, so I cannot attest.
I think it was kind of boring.
But she's been through a lot, so I can see her kind of just wanting to like chill through a reality series. Not want to do too much, you know?
Yeah.
But we now have rumors of who her replacement is going to be, and her name is Caroline D'Amore. Have you heard of D'Amore Pizza?
I have.
I just said D'Amore Pizza.
I know you did say that.
I'm Italian now, apparently.
D'Amore Pizza.
Have you heard of D'Amore Pizza here in LA?
I feel like I have heard of it, but I've never been.
I've never been either, but it's by where I go get my facial, so I know where it is. But it's like an iconic pizza place in LA. Again, I'm not from here, so I didn't know like how big it is, but apparently it's big. She used to party with Paris Hilton and Kim Kardashian back in the day.
Okay.
And she was known as the pizza heiress. Wow, I'm telling you, what a name.
I actually would really like having a name like that.
Same, I wish I was known as the pizza heiress, but now she still has ownership and stake in her family's pizza business. She also owns her own business called Pizza Girl Inc., and she sells organic, all-natural pasta sauce. She's a wife and mom. And like I said, she used to definitely be a socialite back in the day, but now she might be Misha's replacement. So now knowing that she was once known as the pizza heiress, does this make you want to watch The Hills season 2?
It does make me want to watch The Hills, but I also, I'm kind of kidding. I take that back. It makes me want to watch it a little bit less. I don't want all of these new characters.
Okay.
I think if it's going to be somebody's significant other, that's fine, but I don't want these new additions who were never part of the cast to begin with, because I don't know, if it's a Hills revival, I feel like it should be the same people.
I agree. I think I still want Lauren to come back, even though I know her husband is adamantly against it, and I know she really doesn't want to do it, but I still feel like that's what is missing from this revival. She was the main girl. She was the narrator. I mean, I would be hard-pressed to find someone who didn't want to be Lauren Conrad at one point in their life.
Yep.
I mean, when I used to watch Laguna Beach, I would always be like, oh my God, Elsie is the best.
Elsie and Lo.
And Lo. Oh, I loved Lo too.
I didn't like Lo.
You didn't?
No.
Oh my God, I don't know why. It was once she got to the Hills, she was annoying, but on Laguna Beach, I didn't mind.
Yeah.
My favorite thing is going back and watching Laguna Beach and realizing that they were underage drinking the entire time, and I had no idea as a middle schooler.
Same. I know, I rewatched it when I was in college, I'm pretty sure, and yeah, I didn't realize, I mean, they were super young.
I mean, there's a scene where literally Jessica is ripping shots in the back of Kristen's car. Like, she has a water bottle and a Coke and is just taking shots and progressively getting more loud, more emotional about Jason. And I'm like, oh my God, she was drinking this entire time. No idea.
I know, no idea.
Shout out to the MTV producers on that one, because wow, you really hit it well.
Yeah.
You hit it really, really well.
Such a good show.
So we're 50-50, I guess, on The Hills season 2. Although I will say I am intrigued by this pizza heiress.
Yeah.
Although I agree with you on the OGs, but I don't know. I love my pizza.
She's someone that I'd like to maybe scroll back 3 years in their Instagram page and then I'm done. I don't need to learn anything else.
Even after today, just scrolling a few lines down, it was rather interesting. Lots of topless pictures with pizza slices over her boobs.
Okay, so she's one of those pizza gals.
Yeah, she really takes the pizza thing far. It is part of her brand fully. Wow, I got to work on that. Okay, let's move on, you guys, and get into this Tana Mojo update. So Tana Mojo is opening up about what was miserable about being married to Jake Paul. As you guys know, season 2 of her MTV show, Tana Unfiltered, is currently on. And in the most recent episode, we see her and Jake preparing for their new show, Bustedness. It's going to be that ridiculousness spinoff. And so while they're finally together for the first time in forever, she said, it's really hard for them to find personal time when their schedules are so busy. She said it was just interrupted. Like, millions of people were coming in and out of the room. They couldn't have any one-on-one time with one another. And she shared that, she's really frustrated with that. She just wanted to talk to Jake for 10 minutes alone. And she said that it's actually miserable combining business with her love life. She went on to say, quote, "It definitely puts a lot of strain on a relationship to make 1,000 business decisions every single day." She went on to say she knows it's not normal for newly married couples to debate 24/7.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think that I think this was another sham marriage.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I don't know why we're having to hear about how miserable and tough it was to not have alone time with Jake when it wasn't real.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And for me, okay, yes, it was miserable, but you guys also made millions of dollars off of this sham relationship, off of the breakup. So, okay, well, it was hard, but you're still millions of dollars richer.
See, this is just another story. Like, do you even believe that it was miserable? I don't think it was really miserable. I think that this is just a convenient storyline to talk and seem like she is being unfiltered, when in reality, none of it was real. She probably didn't care that she didn't get alone time with Jake because they were only ever business partners. They weren't husband and wife.
No, I agree, and it is convenient, too. She's talking about the misery of combining business and marriage while promoting another MTV show on MTV.
Yeah.
So it is a lot to sift through. I think Tana has a lot of young fans who still, even though in the back of their mind know that this was fake and know that this is all, you know, definitely a storyline for the show, they still buy into it. And I have to commend Tana and Jake for continuing to push it and continuing to make it at least somewhat believable for young people. Because older people are not buying it.
We can see right through it. I don't know. I just want everyone to stop with these fake relationships, fake marriages. I know that this has been a publicity thing that people have been doing for decades now, but it's just, why? Like, are you not compelling enough on your own to keep our attention?
And Tana is. That's the thing. Tana 1,000% is.
She is.
Freaky Walrus said, maybe it just wasn't what she thought it was going to be. And I do think you're probably hitting the nail right on the head with that. She probably thought, okay, I'm going to enter into this fake relationship, definitely going to make some money, we're going to have a show, we're going to do all this stuff, and, you know, have a hookup every once in a while because he'll be there. I'm sure there were some things in her head. It was all pros, and it did end up not being what she wanted, but still, I don't really feel any sympathy.
We have Salty for You in here saying, I'm pretty sure it was hard for Tana because she genuinely fell for him and wanted time with him, but Jake, on the other side, he was probably the one that didn't care. Yeah. So you actually think Tana did fall in love with Jake? Because I didn't never really get that vibe.
I don't know. It's so hard for me because I feel like Tana is really good at giving us just enough to make us believe it without giving us the full thing. So maybe on some level the lines did get crossed and she was maybe miserable at this time, but I still feel like overall I don't feel bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I have to go with the overarching umbrella situation.
Right.
I'm going to say no.
Yeah.
Again, they still made millions off of this. Okay, but let's move on and talk about Meghan the Stallion and the CEO of her record label coming forward and calling her a liar. This is a story you were excited about.
Yes.
There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of details. If you guys are not caught up on what's been happening, quick recap. Over the weekend, Meghan the Stallion went Instagram Live, accused her record label of holding her back from putting out new music because she wanted to renegotiate some aspects of her contract that Jay-Z and Roc Nation brought to her attention.
Yes.
Then she filed a lawsuit against the record label. A judge ruled a temporary restraining order and said you can release new music at the end of the week. Now, this brings us to today. Carl Crawford, aka the CEO of her record label, who is also part of the lawsuit, spoke to Billboard and is just calling Meghan out left and right. He pointed out that there are several holes in her story. For example, he claims that Meghan's deal was put together by her late mother and his business partner, T. Ferris, because at the time, Carl says he was new and didn't know much about artist contracts. Carl said, if anything, he's the snake. So Meghan's claim in regards to the contract was, you know, that she was 20 years old. She didn't really understand some of the verbiage, and she still went ahead and signed it. And so that is why he is questioning this claim of why she signed it then, why she's saying she never read it, and also her mom was involved in the contract making process, as well as he says that they also had a lawyer look over it.
So, okay.
And last thing, he also said that she was 23, not 20.
Okay. So, I mean, 23, 20, yes, I guess you should know better, but that I don't think is a strong enough claim.
Right.
But if her mother was involved, and if they really, really did have a lawyer looking over everything, then unfortunately, Meghan's platform that she's standing on doesn't have any legs.
Right.
But I don't know. I don't necessarily feel that this early on in her career, Meghan would put herself out there and publicly start slamming the people that helped her get to where she is if there wasn't some validity behind it.
That's a very good point. So I just want to clear up a few things that are happening in the chat. So Meghan's mom has passed away. She has since deceased. It's her late mother. So her mom is not here. And then, yes, he is claiming that they had a lawyer look over it. So those are just the two little clarifications when it comes to those things. He also acknowledged that the 60-40 deal, he said he didn't think that the 40% that was going to Meghan was used to pay engineers, feature artists, all of that. He said he wasn't clear about that. He didn't feel like that was true. But he said he alluded to the fact that that's kind of a normal breakdown for new artists, 60-40, which we were talking about that too. I was like, I don't know if it should be 50-50.
Yeah.
We don't know. He said that 60-40 is pretty normal. And he even called out Jay-Z and Roc Nation, saying that they would not have given Meghan as good of a deal when she was starting out. He says that he feels this lawsuit is a strong-arm tactic so that he's forced to renegotiate. Carl also claims that Meghan owes him money as she hasn't paid him since August, and since that time she's done over 15 shows, which they're also entitled to a part of. He also claims they haven't recouped the almost $2 million they spent on building Meghan up. He went on to say that when Meghan was grinding, Roc Nation was nowhere to be found, so speaking to your point, and that now that she's blown up, these people introduce her to Beyonce, and all of a sudden, Carl and her label are the devil. He said, quote, "We were just angels sent from the sky. Now we're the devil just because Jay-Z saved you. You're so fake."
Wow. Oh my gosh. It's intense.
And like you said, there's no professionalism.
Yeah.
I mean, he just let her have it.
Yeah, there is absolutely no professionalism at all. There was something in here that I did want to say. When you mentioned that he acknowledged the 60-40 deal, saying he didn't think that with Meghan's 40% she had to pay for the engineers and all of the people. But that's not something that you think. Like, you know what's in that contract. As the record label executive, you would know what she's responsible for, what you're responsible for. So that also then makes me question his stance.
Right. Even if he was uneducated about how to make a contract at the time, I feel like now that he's been in the industry, he's been posting on his Instagram about, oh, look at Meghan the Stallion Hot Girl Summer reaching this new point and this next level and it's hitting gold and all these things. I feel like at some point you would have educated yourself on what exactly that breakdown was.
Yeah.
As far as him claiming, that she's flipped now that Jay-Z and Beyonce have come in to save her, I feel like that's a pretty ballsy claim.
It is.
Just because you're all still in the same industry, you all are still going to have to work together. At some point, I mean, you're going to have to negotiate with Meghan regardless.
Yeah.
Whether that's her paying you off to get out of her contract, figuring out a way to stay. So she's not leaving Roc Nation anytime soon, so I feel like just continuing this name-calling in the press is not helping anything.
No, it's not helping at all. These two need to get together in a quiet room, maybe with Jay-Z and Roc Nation right there if they need that, some lawyers present, and work it out, because right now both sides are just seeming a little bit over the top and a little bit like panicked.
Right, and so Jessica said, I don't think it's really that unprofessional. I just think they're standing their ground if it was true. And you're not wrong necessarily. I think maybe just for me, and I know we feel the same way on a lot of things, I think if you're the CEO of a record label, you have to kind of carry yourself with, I don't know, a certain level of...
There's like you hold back
authority.
A little bit. Yes.
Authority. I think you need to, definitely carry yourself as a higher, or have higher standards for yourself. That's what I'm trying to say. You should have higher standards for yourself. And I think going to Billboard and just being like, Jay-Z and Roc Nation, you're swooping in, you're making us look like the devil, they're fake, Meghan's lying, pointing out all the things with her mom and the attorney. I don't know, I just feel like there's a way to do it that's not so... I despise Scooter Braun and Scott Borchetti. You guys know I've talked about it several times, but even the way they did their interview with Billboard, it was very professional. You know, they sat down, they tried to prove their point. Of course, we were able to go line by line and prove them wrong, but still, I just think there's a way to do it and a way to not do it. Yeah, you don't react out of passion or emotion. You take that step back and you maintain that authoritative voice and something that's pretty neutral, but maybe still defending where you stand or where you're coming from. As far as Meghan owing him money, though, that's also something I do find a little interesting. Yeah. I wonder, because are they handing a check directly to Meghan after her shows? Usually that would go right to the record label. So definitely something to keep an eye on. As we kind of predicted once all of this started blowing up, Devin even said, she's like, it'll be interesting to see if we even get to Friday with new music. Yeah. Something might happen before then. So I guess we'll just kind of have to wait and see, but that's where we are right now. Meghan's making these claims, and now Carl and the record label are saying, firing back. Fake and a liar. Yeah. So that's where we are for this. Let's move on and get into this Ariana Grande news. So Ariana Grande, you guys, is a single woman. Yes. This is coming from a new report from Us Weekly. She is no longer dating Mikey Foster from Social House. They were linked since actually August of last year, so about 9 months. But the source said that they called off their romance, quote, around a month ago, which makes sense because if you guys remember, a couple weeks back, Ariana was seen in Northridge at the bar Louie, making out with some random guy.
Wow.
And we kind of thought at this time, we were like, wait, I thought she was with Mikey Foster. What's happening? Are they not together? So they were broken up before Ariana was spotted making out with someone in public.
Well, so did Mikey and Ariana, and maybe I'm late to the game with this one, but did they ever actually confirm their relationship?
So they never posted anything on Instagram or social media, but her brother talked about, Frankie talked about how they went on a double date. They were also seen at Disneyland holding hands, which, I mean, you know how I feel about Disneyland. Couples who Disney together stay together.
Yes.
Obviously not in this case, but to me that was a somewhat of a relationship confirmation.
Yeah.
I mean, they were on tour together. They did that music video together. I think he was there for Ari during a pretty trying time of, you know, she lost Mac Miller. She ended her engagement with Pete. She was on tour, and I think Mikey was there. But I also understand her now kind of taking a step back and being like, maybe I do just need to be by myself now.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know?
remember she swore off men at the beginning of last year, I think it was. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I liked seeing Ariana and Mikey's chemistry in that music video that they did together. But if Ariana wants to be a single woman, we will gladly welcome her to the Single Gals Club.
Welcome, Ari, welcome.
Yes.
Brittany Bowman said every time she's single, her albums after are lit. So there you go, bringing it back to the music. And it doesn't look like she's taking any breaks. I did see a headline kind of based on what you guys were talking about yesterday, that she's rumored to be on Lady Gaga's new album as well as Blackpink. So Lady Gaga might be bringing the female K-poppers
Love
to
that.
her album. So that's just a rumor.
They're amazing, Blackpink. Oh,
Their choreography, always on point.
love it.
Always on point. Okay, let's move on and talk about Gigi and Zayn. So it's been about a week since, you know, the whole Jake Paul, Zayn Malik Twitter situation. Jake called Zayn out for not wanting to hang out with him. Gigi quickly snapped back and definitely put Jake Paul in his place.
Loved that.
Now, we just have a little more information. It's a new report from E! News about Gigi and Zayn's relationship. And, you know, they've taken several breaks. The E! News article said about 3 breaks in the time that they've been together, which is a lot. But they swear that each time those breaks have only brought them closer together. They've been good for their relationship. Specifically, their most recent break before this reconciliation in December, quote, was needed. And now the source says they're much stronger, which was evident to everyone last week. Do you think that they're actually going to make it this time?
Oh, gosh.
I know you love Gigi.
I do.
Do you see Devin perk up? She's like very passionate about Gigi.
I like them together, but I do think that after a while, the breakups and the getting back together, it starts to become indicative of how you are as a couple. Do you really have chemistry, or are you falling back into it just because it's comfortable? Even though I'd like to see these two last forever, I think they're both beautiful and they look great together and they seem to really love one another. If they can't manage to, you know, just have a stable dating relationship, progressing it any further to an engagement, marriage, babies, it just seems like it would be complicated. So maybe it's best if they go their separate ways.
Right. We'll see it through this time. I think that either way, they always will be very supportive of one another. I think they'll always have one another's back. We'll see if this last break and this last reconciliation was it, but I'm with you. I'm a little skeptical.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I do want to shout out 901 Erica, Lisa Barnes, as you guys are talking about Nashville. Devin and I absolutely want to extend all of our prayers and positive thoughts to everything that's happening in Nashville. Incredibly, incredibly sad and heartbreaking.
Yes, so stay sending love to all of you, your communities, your neighbors, your families.
Safe, you guys, and help in any way you can.
Yeah.
You know, even if it's just sitting at a table and letting people forget about what's happening for an hour, donating, giving, sending things, whatever you can do is always appreciated.
Yes.
Okay, let's move on and just quickly talk about Camila Kibeho, and then we're going to get into some Justin and Selena news. So if you guys are excited for Justin and Selena news, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Put your emojis in the chat. But Camila Kibeho, you guys, yesterday was her 23rd birthday. We were wondering if Shawn Mendes was going to do anything for her, and he did throw her a surprise Cinderella-themed birthday party. As you all know, she is going to be starring in the reprisal of the Cinderella musical. So all of the cast was there. They were dancing. They were having a good time. It looks like some libations were definitely consumed. There was a pumpkin cake, a glass slipper, little ice sculpture. Just, you know, all around good Cinderella time.
Cute. Good job to Shawn Mendes for putting that together. It's a really cute theme, and it's perfect for her newest role. So
keep going.
Yeah.
Keep it pushing. Keep it pushing. Maybe this 23rd year of life will bring some new things for Camila. A new start for those of you who really, really love her.
Yeah.
But let's move on and talk about Justin Bieber. I see you guys are getting excited for it. I see the crowns in the chat for sure. I haven't quite seen any ice cream cones. You know, those are what we use for Justin. There's some Haley if you just want to show Haley a little love. Get your Haley Hailers happening. But Justin Bieber, you guys, helped Ellen pull off one of the best scares ever. So recently, David Beckham appeared on Ellen to chat about his recent cameo on Modern Family, talk about, you know, his own family, his children, how gorgeous they all are. I just imagine they just all sit around and just soak up each other's beauty
What a beautiful family.
Literally. And if you guys know, the Beckhams and Justin Bieber, they're kind of friendly. So David was talking about Halloween. TBT to when Justin was handing out snow cones to trick-or-treaters. Haley was at the party with Kendall. So David said, you know, I saw Justin was doing this. I slid into his DMs. He said, come on over. And as he was wrapping up this story, Justin Bieber gave him a good little scare. So you guys take a look at the clip.
Sorry, they wanted me to do it now. I gotta go.
So David Beckham wasn't like totally shooketh.
Yeah.
But I think he was just kind of like, why is Justin Bieber here?
I know, he actually didn't have the big reaction that I hoped he would have, because we've seen people really get
Oh, that would be me.
Me too.
I would fall off my chair.
Yes.
1,000% would fall off my
scream.
chair. I'm laughing because you guys were all saying that his pants looked like they were falling down. Honestly, they did almost look like they were going to fall down, which is, again, why yesterday he said he has a great butt, but I feel like we never get to see it because his pants are always so damn baggy.
His pants are always falling down.
Yeah, I'm like, either let them fall down so we can see the hockey butt or tighten them up, sir, tighten them up.
Yes.
But David went on to say, he was like, I was not expecting that, and that Justin is truly an amazing person and that Justin has always been super kind to his kids. So
Aww.
shout out to Justin Bieber and David Beckham. A little friendship we didn't know we needed.
Yeah.
And I'm laughing. Some people are just not feeling David Beckham.
Wait, what?
Thing. Well, they were just saying like his reaction was so blasé.
But as a person.
Oh yeah, as a person.
David Beckham is.
Yeah, and I'm laughing because Wesley said David Beckham can slide into my DMs if he wants. They are open too. Wesley.
Too. I'll take it.
I know him and Victoria are very happy, but I'm just saying that changed. We can make some arrangements. But let's go ahead and talk about Selena Gomez. This is just a fun Selena Gomez story that I know everyone who is loving Selena in this new era, y'all are gonna stand this. So, like pretty much every female in America this week, Selena Gomez watched The Bachelor. It was the Women Tell All episode. And she watched it with her friends. And her friend Connor Franklin found one of those filters, you know, you tap in, it generates whatever you're going to have. So the filter was, how would you leave The Bachelor? And you guys, Selena Gomez, just watch her reaction to what she got, because it's fantastic.
Is there sound?
You'd leave on your own.
So I love that. She got that she would leave on her own, which is very, very Selena Gomez. Very what we're in right now.
Yes.
Killing it.
Love it.
Killing it. I feel like that's how I would want to leave too.
Yeah, that's how I'd want to leave as well. But, you know, once you're in the show, you're probably invested and you're never going to think it's the right time to actually leave on your own. This is my analysis of anyone on The Bachelor.
And now I see some of you are saying that she had a hospital bracelet on her wrist. I did not notice that right when I first saw it. I'm sure Selena Gomez, you know, with lupus and everything, she does have to go in and get checkups. So everything's okay. But yeah, I just thought that was a really cute Instagram story. I don't know. I just thought it was very reminiscent of Selena now.
Yes, she seems happy and healthy now. So I don't, even though she does have maybe she was just getting her blood drawn. You know,
there's a lot of different things. So in case you guys missed it, I think there was, I don't know, some of you were talking in the chat. It's Selena Gomez. She was doing the Instagram filter. It was, how would you leave The Bachelor?
You'd leave on your own.
Great reaction. That's what we were talking about. Someone said that they could hear you go, is there sound?
I didn't realize. Woo.
No, it's totally fine. It's totally fine. Everyone got to see it. We got to talk about Selena Gomez, which is always a good day. Patricia wants to know if you would be on The Bachelor.
You know, yeah, why not?
Okay, you would?
Yeah, would you?
I don't know. I go back and forth. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I would do it, and then other times I'd be like, oh, no.
Yeah, I mean, like, think about the life you would have after the show.
That's true. That is true.
All the brand deals.
That is true. I did see that one girl who, her name was Maddison.
Yes.
We talked a little bit about this briefly. She left the show because she was a virgin, and she said if he slept with anyone, she wouldn't want to be with him, whatever. Even though he's already slept with people on national television, so we were all a little confused.
Yeah.
But I was looking at her Instagram the other day. She has 2 million Instagram followers.
I know. Yeah. You get a lot of Insta followers, and not that having followers really means anything, but the brand deals, man, the brand deals that you get from that. She's probably making so much money right now.
I was just annoyed. I'm like, seriously, this girl didn't win.
I know.
Congrats to her. She did take a stand for her beliefs, but I'm like, 2 million Instagram followers?
We don't know if she won yet, unless you know a spoiler that I don't.
Oh, I don't know.
There's still one more episode.
I thought we found out already.
I don't care.
That we found out.
Oh, no. The women tell all is just the girls yelling at each other and bullying each other on camera.
Wow. All right. Well, just missed that memo. But let's go ahead and move on and get into this Kylie Kendall, Kylie Travis, Robin China, Khloe, and Tristan news, everybody. So turn your volumes down for Kardashian Tea Time! Hello to everyone in your office. I feel like we've gotten better at that.
We have gotten a lot better.
As the week has gone on, we've gotten better. But let's kick it off talking about Kylie and Kendall, you guys. So Kylie recently posted photos of her and Kendall. They were in these swimsuit-esque outfits. I think it was swimwear.
Yes.
Skimpy outfits.
Yes.
And everyone is talking about their toes. Not anything to do with their outfits.
Yep.
So Kylie's toes are weird. One of them is shorter than the other. Kendall's are kind of long and creaking. And some people, no one was honestly even calling Photoshop. Everyone was just why is Kylie's toe so messed up?
Yeah.
I thought that's what was going to be the argument, but no, people were literally just pointing out that her toes look freaking weird.
Yes.
So Kylie clapped back on her Instagram story and let everyone know that actually when she was younger, she broke her toe. And when you have a broken toe, there's nothing you can really do except let it heal. Mm-hmm. And it just never healed the same. And so she was showing everyone on her Instagram that actually when she does flex her foot, her toe is just shorter.
It's wonky, yeah.
It's so weird.
It is weird, but here's the thing. I feel bad for Kylie and Kendall because I avoid putting pictures up on Instagram that show my feet because I know it's either going to be really creepy people saying weird stuff about my feet or people commenting on my toes. People have such strong opinions about toes. And I just feel like having so much attention on your feet would be so uncomfortable.
That's so funny. I honestly haven't even ever thought about that. I have gotten weird DMs that are if you send me pictures of your feet, I'll Venmo you or both, and that always weirds me out. Even though we've talked about this openly in the office, and everyone's like, Madison, who cares? It's not your face. And I'm like, I don't know what it is. It's still selling a picture of my body part for money. I don't care what the body part is. It still makes me feel uncomfortable and weird, so I just can't do it. But yeah, Kylie just really put everyone in their place, so you guys don't make fun of Kylie's toe if you see that it's shorter.
She broke it.
Not Photoshop. It's just literally exactly how it is. But let's move on and talk about Kylie and Travis because Kylie continued to fuel rumors that they're back together. If you know Devin's theory, they are back together.
Yes, they've been together.
But she posted that she was listening to Travis Scott on her Instagram story. She was listening to his song with Migos, and everyone pointed it out oh my, because it can say at the top of Instagram that she was listening to Travis Scott.
Yes.
So last we talked about this on Daily Rewind. A source spoke to Hollywood Life and said that Kylie is not interested in dating anyone else until she fully figures out what's happening with Travis.
Okay.
So,
well, I believe it because she's not a single woman, so I sound like a broken record. Of course she's not dating anyone else because she has a boyfriend.
Devin is still holding on to the fact that she definitely is still with Travis. But let's go ahead and move on to this Robin China news, you guys. This is wild. The fight for primary custody for Dream is just getting more vicious, as we kind of thought would happen. So new legal documents have surfaced thanks to Us Weekly. Blac Chyna is essentially saying that Rob is not fit for primary custody because he's afraid to leave the house. So these new legal documents, Chyna is questioning Rob's ability to take care of Dream. She claims that Rob tells her all the time that he is depressed, and on occasion that he has felt like killing himself. Again, this is what Chyna is claiming in legal papers. She also notes that Rob has trouble leaving the house. She claims that all the places Dream goes during Rob's custodial time is with a nanny or family member because he is, quote, too afraid to leave the house.
So is she saying that he actually is agoraphobic and won't go outside or something?
I'm not entirely sure what she's trying to say. So there were a lot of accusations, obviously, that Rob was making on China's end. We've talked about, you know, her being violent in front of Dream and then Dream learning those behaviors and taking it back when she leaves. There's also been accusations of China's drinking and drug use and just things that go on in her house. There was an accusation that Dream saw something sexual happen and then was reenacting that. So I feel like this is definitely China's way of hitting back. For me, we know that Rob definitely isn't a fan of the public eye. He doesn't want to be on the show.
Yeah.
And it's all, as far as we know, to do with his physical appearance. With China making the claims about him being depressed and on occasion saying that he feels like he wants to kill himself, I think that is very, very, very serious and something I can't believe that she would put in papers if she didn't take action when that was said to her.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that if those conversations did take place, that the necessary action also took place, because that's just wild, and I hope you're not taking in these things and being a listener and then trying to use them against him in these proceedings.
Yes.
But as far as Rob being too afraid to leave the house, maybe that is what she's trying to say. I don't know.
So, okay, I don't want to say that I think Rob should have primary custody because Blac Chyna's unfit. We don't know what's going on behind closed doors here. I think that if Rob is struggling with his mental health, that doesn't mean he can't be Dream's primary caretaker and, you know, a good parent to her. I don't know how Blac Chyna is as a mother to her, but ultimately, you know, I think it's probably best for Dream if she does stay out of the limelight, if she isn't growing up in front of the cameras, just because I think it would probably allow her to become a more well-adjusted kid, adult, you know, so I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence here. I don't really want to say I feel either way, but.
I mean, as far as who deserves primary custody, we can't. You're exactly right. I think there have been a lot of comments towards China, and I know people got real mad at me the other day when I talked about, you know, China or Dream, you know, being with Rob full time and all of that. People were real upset.
Yes.
But honestly, I stand by everything I said, because if those claims are accurate and China isn't fully in the correct headspace that she needs to be, I'm sorry, you can come after me all you want. I'm not saying it needs to be forever, but for a time being, I don't think Dream should be there.
Yeah.
Sorry. I think if you were a parent or you have a niece, nephew who was going somewhere that you didn't think was a safe place, you would have the same reaction. As far as her now coming for Rob, I feel like it is a little tit for tat, which I don't like, but I agree with you. I think everyone just needs to prioritize Dream, and she needs to be the main thing everyone's thinking about. And that Rob does, I believe, have over China is that he has a really, really great support system.
Yes.
With his mom, with his sisters, and Khloe always is stepping up to help Rob whenever he needs it with Dream. So he does have the support system, even if he's not in the right headspace himself.
Yeah, say what you want about the Kardashian, the Kar-Jenners. They really do go out for each other as family. They're there for each other 100%. And I agree with you. I think that at the end of the day, what we really need is for Dream to be in the healthiest, safest environment. And I guess it'll be up to a judge to decide that.
Yeah. As of right now, the judge denied Rob's first request for primary custody.
Right.
That's where we're at. And now things are kind of progressing, and like we kind of thought would happen, the fight is just getting uglier. But let's go ahead and move on and talk about this whole Khloe and Tristan situation. So you guys, yesterday we talked about Tristan Thompson and his comment on Khloe's Instagram, the saucy with the drooling, the tongue out, and we were annoyed. Well, apparently what's happening online is not even coming close to what's happening behind closed doors. A source told Hollywood Life that Tristan is always sending Khloe flowers, sweet texts, and, quote, never stops telling her he wants her back. Khloe reportedly enjoys the attention, but, quote, is still weary of him in that respect. She trusts him as a father for True, but as far as getting back together at this point, she wants to keep things the way they are. I don't believe that. But we'll keep going with the information and then we'll discuss.
Yeah.
The source said that Tristan wants Khloe back and he will continue to flirt with her online and in real life constantly. He's also apparently looking forward to being around her a lot next month after his NBA season is over. The insider said that Tristan is going to try and be with True a lot this summer, which means he will also be around Khloe, and he feels it's, quote, a complete win-win, and his hopes are to get Khloe back officially.
Oh my gosh, I'm just over it. I'm sick of this.
I'm like, okay, Tristan, give up.
It's the never-ending storyline. It's like always Tristan wants Khloe back, oh my gosh. But it's a little too late. I mean, you had her twice. She forgave you twice. I'm so annoyed.
I still feel like this is just trying to make Tristan look like a stand-up guy, that he is putting in the effort. He's showing that he deserves her. He's trying to prove to her that he's changed. That way, again, when it's finally confirmed, our theory that they are already back together, it's gonna be able to look back on these things and be like, but remember, like, he did try.
He sent
flowers. He was giving her flowers. He was giving her gifts. He was sending her sweet text messages. He was making an effort. He wants to be a better father. So I feel like this is all just laying the groundwork for when we finally get that confirmation. And honestly, when I hear these things, though, it doesn't make me feel any better. I'm like, so now you're just forcing yourself into her life, forcing yourself on her by being like, I want you back, I want you back, I want you back.
Yeah, I know. Give her some space.
Without without little reciprocation, at least that we're hearing. Again,
Right.
I feel like the reciprocation's definitely happening, but Devin, you can probably attest to this better than I can. So you know sports now.
Yes.
Yes. So his contract with the Cavs is about up, right?
Actually, I wouldn't know that.
Oh, okay.
For sure. But
Okay,
yes,
but that's
we'll
what
say
the
yes.
rumor is,
Okay.
that he might be a free agent or something.
Okay, yeah.
So then he could go anywhere.
Yes.
Right? Could you see Tristan, since you know both sides a little bit, wanting to be in LA to be close to Khloe and True and maybe leave?
Yes, he might want to be in LA, but
Okay.
will the Lakers or Clippers take him? Probably not.
Okay.
I don't
so
see
that's
that
like
happening.
not likely.
I don't think that's going to happen.
Even if he wanted it.
I don't think so. No, I don't, because I don't think that they would need him as a player on their team.
Okay, interesting. I was just wondering if that was even a possibility, like if that's something he could try to fight for, but apparently not.
Yeah.
So I guess he's screwed on that. It would be more so just him wanting to be here at least over the summer, to be with Khloe and True. I will say when I hear this, it does give me a little bit of a timeline idea that maybe by the summer we're going to get the Instagram post that we keep thinking is going to happen about them being back together.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And I don't want it to happen. I'm sick of this. As you guys know, I'm just done.
Also,
Whatever.
Tristan is a basketball player. He is not a football player.
He's on the
Fessy
Cavs.
said, this is harassment, a standard stalker. Is that really what she wants? Khloe, you need to get yourself together. I feel that way too. We all feel this way.
Yeah.
And you guys are saying he's a trash ball player. That's Fancy Nancy. That made me laugh. I think you guys, we're going to have to see them go through one more round. I'm hope after this third time, we all know it probably will end badly because look at Tristan's track record. I don't think he's actually changed. So unfortunately, we are all in one more round of drama.
Yeah, well, I mean, even if they, here's what I'm hoping. If they do get back together, I hope that it actually does last because I don't want Khloe to go through another heartbreak. I hope that he is able to stay loyal and faithful and not stray. Yes, based on his track record, I doubt that's going to be the case, but if they are going to make this whole public announcement that they're an item again, at least make it last. Like, make it a healthy relationship. Just don't put Khloe through any more heartbreak.
Exactly. Emma said, Khloe and Tristan look well together, but he has done her wrong so many times. I wish Khloe would realize that no love is better than his love because True is going to grow up learning from bad love.
Yeah.
You're exactly right.
It's a good
we have
point.
to look at the example. We always bring it back to the babies. Always bring it back. And I think at some point, both Tristan also needs to think about, would he ever want a man to treat his daughter this way?
And he wouldn't.
He wouldn't. And I agree. Khloe also has to look at it and say, is it showing strength or is it showing weakness? Because I'm sure on one end of Khloe's mind, it's, wow, you know, I'm so strong in the fact that I can show forgiveness for somebody multiple times. I can give them a chance. I wanted to keep our family together. And I think that does take an incredibly strong human. But on the flip side, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
It's not worth it. I feel like it just shows that you're okay to be humiliated publicly twice.
Yeah.
And I don't like that. I just think Khloe is so fantastic.
And so strong most of the time.
So strong. She's funny. She's the comedic relief. She's the one who always says it like it is. And so when it comes to this situation.
Yeah.
Just my own thoughts.
I know. It's surprising and it's shocking and it seems out of character for her.
I know. We'll have to definitely keep an eye on this whole situation, you guys, but that is all the time we have. So please make sure you look out for Daily Rewind later this afternoon. You know that we will need the T-Tribe in there strong. We definitely need you guys in the comments of Daily Rewind, so please look out for that later this afternoon. Make sure you're following us on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Devin's going to make her appearance on the TikTok today, so make sure you guys are following. It's at Hollyscoop on TikTok. We will make sure to put all of the Instagram handles and Twitter handles in the chat, but don't forget to show Shambong Dave and Hit It Leo Instagram love to you guys, because we could not have any of those receipts. We would not have the lights. You would not be able to see us clearly without Shambong Dave and Hit It Leo. So show them lots of love as well, and we will be back tomorrow for Thick Thursday.
Yes.
Yay! 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We'll see you guys then. Bye. Guys. Now hit it, Leo.